In 1934, my grandfather John Burt left his home in St. Anthony, Newfoundland for his adventure in Labrador. He, however, had to go by boat, dog team, pair of skis, and a lot of walking. I followed in his footsteps 59 years later as a pilot based in Goose Bay. In 2013, I decided to return along with my friend Peter Oxley. Our journey begins in our hometown of Rossay, New Brunswick, on Canada's east coast. My name is Terry Burt, and I've been riding motorcycles for most of my life. Unfortunately for my friend Peter, he had never owned a motorcycle before. Here he is learning to ride 3 months ago. Did I have concerns about him tackling the Trans Labrador Highway? Over 500 kilometers of gravel? Sure I did, but I knew Pete was up to the task. Our route would take us east to North Sydney in Nova Scotia. It was a 7-hour grind on the highway. It was a necessary evil to get where we wanted to go. The 7-hour ferry ride would put us on the west coast of Newfoundland, where we would spend the next couple of days before heading to the big land. And then the 1,142 kilometers of the Trans Labrador Highway, of which 527 kilometers were gravel. The highway ends in Quebec and turns into Route 389. And then we'd head south for home for a total of 4,200 kilometers. With the bikes loaded up, and all our last minute checks complete.
Switch up here a little, John. Did you bring shoes?
I did.
Labrador or bust? It's actually happening.
So with the final hugs and handshakes complete, it was time to say goodbye to our families and friends.
A little worried because it's a long ride. Today's a big day because it's a lot of slab, but looking forward to it.
What was saying goodbye to the fam?
Oh, that's sad. I'm a little choked up.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard saying goodbye to the fam.
We've been talking about it for so long, and now it's actually happening. So I guess we're going to figure it out as we're going. Man, it seems overwhelming though. Even just driving to Sydney is a nightmare when you drive by car. To do it on a motorcycle, heavily laden as mine is, it's going to be tiring. I think we're going to sleep well in the berth tonight.
Our first stop was Shediac, New Brunswick, to meet up with a friend of ours, Dwight. He had ridden the Trans Labrador Highway twice last year, so we were hoping to get some information from him.
Alright, well we made it to Dwight and Angel's place in Shediac. It's about 1,000,000 degrees and there's a Harley rally going on. We drove through the whole thing, but they promised us a burger and something to drink, and we're going to do that and head off up to the ferry. So Dwight, give us a quick rundown on what we should expect on the Trans Labrador.
Pounding rain.
Okay.
Bugs.
Bugs.
What else? General discomfort.
Okay. How's the food?
Food's very good.
Okay. Well, there's one positive.
The ferry's very nice. The new ferry's beautiful. We had good accommodation up there and nice people. And it's good riding.
Yeah.
When in doubt, gas it.
Yep. That's the secret to the loose gravel?
That's the secret to the loose gravel.
Yeah. Okay.
When it starts to get loose, give it more gas, and when it gets looser, give it even more.
Okay. There you go.
I just read the other day there's 550K left.
Still. Okay.
So just 2 years ago it was like 1,100K.
Yeah. Wow.
They're paving it like crazy because Newfoundland got oil money now, so they can pave it.
Like
but my understanding is the section from Goose down to Port Hope Simpson, that's last on the list. And that's really the most wilderness part of it all. It's 400 and 5 kilometers between gas pumps.
The last?
Yeah, there's very little left.
Yeah.
And the ride, like from Fairmont, Quebec down to Baie-Comeau, that's awesome. 389 north. It's paved, but I mean, it's awesome.
Beautiful.
Motorcycle road, yeah.
After saying our goodbyes to Dwight and Angelo, we hit the road to race the setting sun en route to North Sydney.
Things will get better in the long haul. No more leaving, no more grieving. Let's pull together one and all.
I know the long highway ride for Pete was a struggle on a smaller bike. However, the weather was incredible. Sunny skies, light winds, and warm temperatures. The last hour was tough. We were both tired, and all our senses were alert for the nocturnal creatures of the night as we rode in the dark towards the ferry terminal.
Here we go, the 3 lone bikers on the ferry tonight.
Keep yourself together when your back's against the wall. Who cares about the future? We'll stand proud and tall. You know we're all in it for the long haul. No more leaving, no more grieving.
All right, so it's now about midnight, and Terry just had his room upgraded because he bought a car from the chief mate's sister-in-law, I believe. Typical kind of maritime story. If you know somebody, you know all that. Anyway, so now I have the cabin all to myself, and Terry has moved into this corner cabin that has a king-size bed or a queen-size or something. Anyway, that's a little bit better than this one. But the good news is I can snore away all night and have a great sleep. And tomorrow morning we're going to go up on the bridge, and the captain's going to take us up to see how they dock this bad boy. Anyway, it was a good day of riding today. Very tiring because it was all slab, which is not fun on a motorcycle, especially a KLR. But we'll be in Newfoundland tomorrow in the morning, and the fun will begin. Anyway, signing out.